Well, hello. I'm going to give you guys a couple seconds to get logged on and find. I'm going to give myself a couple seconds to get logged on and find me. Gotta find myself. It is January. Oh my goodness. We have a whole bunch of things going on. The celebration catalog and the January through April mini catalog kicked off this week. Absolutely crazy awesome. I need to see if I can find us. You know, technology. If you're here, please say hello. Happy New Year to everybody. Oh, there we are. And I will just go share this into our creative group so if people are looking for us, they can find us. All right. Yay. Okay, so I thought today that we would talk about celebration and the new stuff. Here we go. I got lighten my life a little. It's a little dark in here. It snowed over the weekend, and we got 18 inches in. It's probably 2 feet in my driveway because of the way where we live on the street. The snow actually blows into our driveway. So if there's 18 inches in Drake, there's probably 2 feet in my front yard. So we dug out from that, and it's supposed to snow tonight again overnight, but turn to rain. So knock on wood that it washes some of this away. Hello, Jill. Nice to see you. I know. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right. So how about if I flip the camera and we get started, because I want to take a walk through the new catalog with you, both of them, which might take a couple minutes. It might take a hot minute, but there's some really important things, especially for newer friends that haven't heard about Celebration before. Celebration is so exciting because as demonstrators, we get rewards. As customers, you get rewards. And there's a whole lot to celebrate. Okay, so let's just flip over. Hello. I'm going to just cover the camera while I put you into my little clip here. I have like a $20 not fancy apparatus I use to make videos, and it works pretty good for me. All right, I'm going to open up the video so I can see your comments. Hi, Pam from Missouri. And so if you have questions as we go, please stop me so that we can answer any questions. There's a bit of a glare here on my glass mat. Let me move it over and see if that helps. There's a delay. Oh, look at that. All right, so there's just a little bit of a glare right there, I think. Yep, there it is. Found it. All right, that's okay. We're going to open up the catalog so you can see. Celebration. I wasn't allowed to do that before January 4th. Oh yeah, tons of snow, Jill. Tons of snow. It's so nice to be able to show you the inside of this catalog so that you can see that you can choose a free product with every $50 or $100 order respectively when you shop with any demonstrator from any of our catalogs or online. If you host a party, you can select an additional $30 in host rewards if you qualify for that certain amount. And if you join Stampin' Up, you can either get an additional $30 because the starter kit's awesome. You guys know this. It is $99. You pick out $125 in product, and you have the option to get this glass mat, which I paid $60 for, and it's fantastic, and I would do it all over again. It also comes with a microfiber cloth and a little plastic watercoloring tool that holds Stampin' Spots, and it's just a fabulous deal. Or you can skip the glass mat and add an additional $30 in bonus products that you get to choose. So it's not like some companies that they're like, oh, you got a X dollar value with your kit. No, if you purchase a starter kit, you pick out $125, your choice, anything you want out of the main catalog. So you can't pick items out of here until you're placing orders. But that $99 kit it's a special deal on its own. And this glass mat, I think everybody wants one. If you don't, well, I'm sorry, but I love mine. Okay, so let's jump in. And the number one thing I would tell you about this catalog, and the thing that trips everybody up every single year that we do this, is they want to know what's free. So beside the free item, so this one, Sunny Days, is free with a $50 purchase. And you can see so because it has this $50 medallion respectively. And there are, let's see, 5 different papers. There's a ribbon. There's a whole bunch of stamp sets. So we'll go through them one at a time. Watercolor Melon's another one. It's free with a $50. This confuses people sometimes because if they pick out something like, oops, my wish list. If they pick out something like detailed dogwood and they're like, well, I spent my $50. Why won't it let me choose detailed dogwood? Well, that's because this is only free with a $100 purchase. So there's a little circle that tells you what's free with what. Okay. So that being said, we can go through some of these. And if you want, I can even show you some of my samples that I have made or received in the mail for swaps. For example, this swap came from my friend Sandy Carlson. Hopefully there's no glare on that. And it's using this watercolor melon stamp set that's free with a $50 order. So cute. The samples are just awesome. I would say she used that green, Shaded Spruce in Real Red. Why does it never come to you when you need the words? Anyway, Sunny Days Designer Series paper is the next thing. And I'll go kind of quickly through these, but I just wanted you to kind of have a chance to see the inside of the catalog. If you are a customer of mine and have made a purchase in the last year and didn't get a catalog, reach out to me. I did send out requests through email for customers that are on my email list. If you've made a purchase with me, I'll be happy to send you a set of these. But this paper is absolutely fabulous, and I used it in the Celebration Catalog Kickoff, and you may have seen it come out in your email. I do have probably 5 packets again, because I did go back and cut an extra 12 when people were looking for them. So if you're looking for this paper, this class, again, I do have some that are left over from that one. But I'll show you a quick, this is 3 of the 4 cards. I don't know what I did with the 4th one, but the PDFs are all done. The directions are done. The videos are done. And they're really super sweet. That's just an easy, fun fold. And it features that designer paper with that gorgeous bird. It also features another stamp set, so I'll come back to that in a minute. Cradled in Love is another item that's free with a $50 order if you know somebody that has a bun in the oven. It's really cute because it could be boy or girl, so you don't necessarily have to have, you can have one set for both, which I like, and free. Free is for me. Softly Stippled. So I used that paper in this sweet set of cards. And you can see the cool patterns. I love them. No designer paper on that one. But here it is again. That's one of the patterns. And I stamped right on the designer paper with that sample. We'll come back to that. Most Adorned I used in the catalog kickoff from last. It was like it went out, the directions went out on New Year's Eve. And here are some samples from that one. This one's cool. It opens twice. So it opens going this way and it opens going that way for a pretty awesome finish. And I Adore You. Just so simple. And I love this one. This one has a die that cuts 9 hearts at one time. So when I was prepping this, I used 2 pieces of paper that were 6 by 6, and I did 1 swipe and I put them in 9 piles. and then I did one more swipe, and then I did the other 2 on top, and I was done prepping for 9 people in 2 swipes. It was fabulous. I'm just saying, it's great when you can get the most out of your muscle, you know. Let's see. So that is most adorned 12 by 12 paper that you can earn free with any $50 retail purchase before shipping and tax. Okay, so let's move on to Heartfelt Hellos. This is the stamp set. Let me pull it in. So pretty. I used it on 2 different classes already, which is just crazy, right? I used it on these with the hello, the love you more, the enjoy your day. And then I paired it up. I'm just going to skip and I'll come back to Trusty Toolbox. But I paired it up with Jungle Pals and the Pal dies. So I got the dies and I did all the die cutting. And I sent out the kits that were ready to go. And it used these 2 sets, the Jungle Pals and the Heartfelt Hellos together. I just love this one. This guy's swinging from a tree. And look at the fun fold here. Isn't that cool? So he's swinging from the tree and then your card swings open. Too cool. And again, a fun fold in these. And this one's just so sweet. Oh, one of my little embellishments fell off. Gosh. Jeepers. I'll have to go back. It is cold out here, so maybe that's why. It seems chilly to me today. But it's going to snow again. Gosh darn it. Okay, so then there is the Trusty Toolbox 12 by 12 paper. I haven't played with this one yet. But Father's Day will be coming, so in the next month or 2, you'll see me break this one out of the box. I've been focused on the other ones first, like this one. Look at this guy, his little crocodile hiding from behind the plants here. That all comes out of the dies, and again, you got to be careful with this one. So that's free with a 50, and the dies are free with 100. If you want the dies, history dictates that celebration items that have die cuts sell fast. So if you're interested in getting those and you think that you'll wait until the end and grab them, you may or may not get them if you want them. And it's really cool that you can die cut with this and get them both. Now, if you're spending $150 to get them both respectively, you would qualify to have your own workshop, and you'd also get host rewards. So we can talk about that if you're interested in that. Make sure you message me before you put your order in if you're not familiar with the way the ordering system works. I do have quite a few. I have like 3 or 4 brand new customers, and I really wanted to do this walkthrough so that people would know what was going on. All right, so these 2 are both free with 100, and Softly Sophisticated comes with a beautiful embossing folder. I would show it to you, but I raffled this off at my team meeting this weekend, and it's already gone in the mail to Sharon because she won this one. And they were letting you know that the Petal Park Builder Punch coordinates with these detailed dogwoods, which is pretty cool. Detailed dogwoods is also $100 free with a $100 purchase. So you can do any of the choices as we go, and it tells you which one is which. That's the thing that everybody gets mixed up on. All right, so the join offer, this is so exciting. So you still get to pick $125 out of the other 2 catalogs, so the main catalog or the mini catalog. And you get to choose, and you pay only $99, and you get free shipping. And if that isn't enough, during celebration, they also give you this awesome glass mat, the silicone mat, which is waterproof and heat resistant, and then the cleaning cloth, which I put away in the other room and didn't pull out in time for my video. I'm sorry about that. Now, if the glass mat is not for you, that's okay. You can choose an additional $30 in product instead. But the glass mat retails at $60, so you do the math. It's an amazing deal. And I have to say, like, being on my team in general is an amazing deal. We have card swaps every month. We have team meetings. We get together. We inspire each other. I leave the meetings totally inspired because people make things that make my head spin. And it's so fun because we all get together and just share with like-minded crafty people. So if that's something you're interested in. Let's see. So during Celebration, you also have the chance to earn more host dollars. So my friend Shayla this morning put in an order. Thank you so much, Shayla. She ended up being her own party and got to the $300 threshold, where she earned an additional $30 for free that she could pick out of the catalog, her choice. So she hosted the party. She got, I believe, $36 in host rewards, and then another $30 because she got to the $300 threshold, which is pretty darn awesome. Okay, and then there's a bunch of legal stuff, so I guess I should grab my specs and read that at some point. Okay, so that is the Celebration catalog, and so that you know what you can get in extra benefits for the next 2 months. And by the way, this is only good through February 29th, leap year. So you would want to get in, I would say get in before the 28th, because I always get a little nervous putting in orders the last day of a sales period, like I'm not going to get what I want. So if there's anything that you want, make sure that you kind of either budget and save, but I wouldn't wait till the 29th. Okay, so we have a brand new, not so mini catalog. That's what we call them, is mini catalogs. They're seasonal, and this one goes through the end of April. Let's see. Kits. I don't know if you guys know, but I am a huge fan of kits. I cannot wait to get the latest 2 in my hot little hands. There's one that has music references and being a rock star. And it was just $14 and there's no stamping in it. Where can you buy 8 cards for $14? Nowhere. With Stampin' Up if you're going to make them. And they're very, very sweet. So this first page, page 9, Be Mine. I'm going to be using this not only for my stamp club this month, but there will be an online workshop announced in the next week or so. And it will feature 4 pretty cards, free with an order. So you can double dip and get my class for free. And then you can pick a stamp set or a stamp set or, you know, whatever you want out of that other catalog, and all double dip during Celebration for the first 2 months of Celebration. I'm absolutely in love with this. My stamp club is making 8 projects, and they're going to get a package of love in the mail. That's $39.50 a month. And once you subscribe, you're a member until you cancel the payment or let me know. And yeah, it's been going pretty good. We have about 60 members from coast to coast, and they are loving it. And this is the suite that we're going to focus on this month. I do have the samples done. They're all the way over there, so I'm going to wait on that. More love. I've been seeing a lot of people focusing on the Sending Love bundle. It's got this cute die that makes a mailbox and a small little card to go inside. Adorable. This stamp set, I don't mean to jump over, but this is a great all occasion card set, and it's just a punch bundle, so it's $37.75, and it's got a lot of different things. It's got birthday, sympathy. It's a good all occasion one, which I love. I'm jumping for joy to show you guys this bundle. This one is one of the ones that I am featuring in the quarterly that's coming out Saturday. So Saturday we meet in person, and then next week I'll be sending out all of the to-go things. But let me give you a little bit of a sneak peek so you can get the idea. These cards have like a peekaboo feature. So I cut this piece to 3x3, the top piece, this piece, okay? And I would have attached it here and not pulled it, but then you wouldn't be able to see what was underneath. So when I go to the haul on Saturday, I have the card with the pull already pulled so that they can see what's underneath and create their card. But then this pull thing is on top. So imagine you'll be making cards that look like this, and then the recipient will pull the top to reveal the surprise inside. So I really love this whole suite, and it comes with a heart, it comes with a circle, and you can mix and match these things as they go. So there's the heart stamped, and just so pretty. And that's just the regular cutout without the pull tab option. And then those flowers, they're just simply amazing. They're just amazing. So this is one of the classes for Saturday. If you didn't get in on the class or you didn't see it in your email, message me, because there are a couple of people that are regular customers that haven't been getting emails. So if you didn't see it, please let me know. Moving right along. Forever in Love. I love this paper. I wasn't sure. I didn't actually purchase the bundle because I wasn't sure about the whole thing, but I can tell you that, I have, it's worth getting up. I'm going to show you the class for Saturday real quick, and then I'm going to go get the envelope that goes with those note cards. They come with, it's 10 note cards per pack, with envelopes. So if you're not a fan of cutting your own card bases, these come like this. That's the back, but isn't that pretty? Or you could cut it down and use it like designer paper, like a layer on your card. And then here are the envelopes. Aren't they fab? I mean, just gorgeous. And it's all pre-done for you. So the people who took the class got one of these in the kit so they could see it and touch it, And then I cut designer paper that matched for the top layer out of that Forever in Love paper. It's gorgeous. They got a full bolt of this ribbon. They're getting a full package of those embellishments. It's a really great class. And then this is a surprise gift card holder. It is a bookbinding that I converted into a gift card holder. And you're wonderful. I appreciate you. So this one, I posted something similar on my business page and it went crazy. And as I was designing for the quarterly, I was like, yep, I'm just keeping it because everybody liked it. All right, so moving right along. If you're still with me, give me a shout out. Let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, I didn't purchase this bundle because I really like it, but the font is a lot, so I wasn't sure. However, the florist where I sell my cards is asking me for anniversary cards, so I might pull the trigger before the end of April, but I had to pick my battles like everybody. Let's see. I love this. It's so pretty. Delicate Forest Bundle. That die looks pretty awesome. It looks like it makes a whole, look, see? It makes a whole forest back there. So cool. Okay, moving right along. Brayering. So like I said, did use this bundle for this class for the celebration kickoff, and it embosses. There's an embossing mechanism. There's a die that cuts all 9 at the same time. So if you put the die inside the embossing folder on this one, you can cut and emboss at the same time. Now, same thing, same idea for this, which I didn't open yet. But if you brayer this folder and put the embosser and put the cutter over top, it will cut, emboss, and ink at the same time, like that. So I haven't played with that one yet, but if only I had 1,000,000 hours in the day. So cool. My friend Cheryl last night on Zoom was working with this, and it's fabulous. She found a little chick from the cow set and put a chick on the hill and made cards with these. These are just so cool. When you ink and stamp with these, they just sort of flow together, and they're made to be beautiful. So you stamp the hill, and then you stamp the accent in a darker color over the top, and that's what makes that feature. I haven't picked it up yet, but now it's on my list. Thank you, Cheryl. I love all the sentiments in this one. Wishing you well today, tomorrow, and every day that follows. New beginnings, heartfelt condolences. So there's another sympathy set, which I like. I can never have too many words. Perennial Lavender. I wasn't sure if I was going to love this. And I do. I love it. I did a class for the catalog kickoff for Saturday with this. And my goodness, I chose to use just the sentiment set and not the painted lavender. I didn't want to make it too expensive to purchase the class, right? So I chose between one or the other, but if you're like me, you want it all. I did buy this and I can't wait to put ink on it. But here's the sentiments. It covers Mother's Day. You're simply marvelous. Sending best love and wishes. You mean the world to me. Can't thank you enough. Here for you always. Big hugs. Loved beyond measure. And thank you for friendship. And their cards are just gorgeous. They also have these cool butterfly accents. You get, I don't know how many butterflies. I got to look at the catalog. Hang on. I'll tell you. But I'm giving them a sheet. And each sheet has 5. So I think it might be 40. But I'll go look. But those are some of the cards for that. And these are in plastic because they're all photographed and ready to go for Saturday. Picked this one up, haven't touched it yet. I will. I love it. I really think it's cool. I love the teacup. I've been drinking a lot of tea, cinnamon tea, since the weather got cold. And more blueberries. So cool. Okay, another Mother's Day, a cake set with birthday. There's a lot in here. This might be on deck for club for next month. I don't know. I have to play with things to see how things go, you know. I feel like I froze there for a second. Hopefully you're good and we're still moving. Last week I had connectivity issues. This stamp set was the one I paired with that gorgeous designer paper. Yeah, I am not pulling myself up here. Hopefully everything is good. So again, just a note. And this goes with the larger oval punch, modern oval, 162234. And it makes it so easy to layer these images. You can stamp one on a color below and then stamp one on the color on top. They're beautiful. And they're really fun to work with. It was my first pick when I wanted to do a new catalog party. I love this. The ice cream is fairly big in person. So it might be cute to put a treat inside because it's so large. I mean, if you look at the size of it versus my hand, it's fairly big. And when you have the catalog in your hands, you should know that the gray images, unless it says otherwise, are 100% to size. So if you want to know how big the word happy and smile is versus this little checkbox stamp, then you can look right in the catalog and it's the exact same size in person that it would be on your stamp set, which I like. If it's smaller, it'll tell you what the degree of shrinkage is. Like this one's smaller, but does it tell you? Well, I think that the stamp set might be on a different page. Let's see. So this one is Mix and Mask. So there is a stamp set and a mask bundle that go together so that you can color over the top of this with your blending brushes. Something that the glass mat is amazing for, by the way. I'll have to show you. Yeah, 40 butterflies. Thank you, Robin. That's awesome. I thought it was 40. So I gave everybody a sheet, meaning they all got 5 each on those butterflies. Nature's Sweetness. So I will be featuring this next month as a freebie tutorial for anybody that places an order. This month, everybody's getting another bee tutorial. So that Be Mine, I have done it like 3 or 4 different ways so far, but this will be on deck next month for that. And it is gorgeous with the images and the way they layer. I mean, look at those leaves and the way they colored them. Just beautiful. I can't wait to break into it. All right. More Memories and More. I've already designed a class for this for my March retreat. It is gorgeous. They are so fun to work with. And I will show it to you at some point, but we're just on the tour, right? So first stamp set I bought out of the catalog. I haven't put ink on it yet, though, so which is really funny. I love all the squiggly lines and how you could make your own telephone. We had a telephone like this in my house when I was little, and my mother would put it on her. We had a gossip bench. It was like a wooden bench that you would sit on, and she would sit there and talk on the phone that you had to dial like this. If anybody remembers that. Dating myself here. I thought I bought these and they were not in my box. I need to remember to buy those. Every time I go through the catalog, I don't know about you, but I find something that I didn't realize was there. These are reversible stamps. So they are not tiny. They are, does it say? Let's see. Are reversible. I'm looking at the scale. So these are half the size. So it would be twice the size of what you see in the catalog for this one. And it tells you here, shown at 50%. I didn't think that I could get into the kids sets, and I did. I bought this whole suite. I loved, especially the dies. They come with, I don't know if it's too small, but there's like a castle in there. There's a little magician. You could make Harry Potter. If you have any kids in your life, there's my daughter when she was little making a card. Yay, I drew it. It's for you. They make me happy. I am going to make some projects with those. I love them. This Bright Skies dies goes with the Bright Skies designer paper from the other mini. Sunny Day, let me see. So Bright Skies dies, Bright Skies bundle. I love that they're calling the stamp set and the dies the same thing now. They used to call it different things. So this is the Sunny Day designer paper that coordinates perfectly. So if you were to grab this bundle at $48.50, you might need to add on some glue or an embellishment, and you could get this for free, and it all coordinates. Okay. Who's still with me? You guys are quiet out there. I can see that you're here. Thanks for hanging out with me today. This, I bought both of these punch bundles. These make me happy and they make me smile. And I know that they're like good for a little kid birthday, but I can see that I will be making these anyway, even for adult birthdays. I mean, who doesn't love the idea of turning the submarine into a Goodyear blimp, floating by to say hello, hi? I love it. You could make, other clouds out of it. It's so fun. There's 100 ways you could use this. And the cows are going to be the theme for my March retreat. Right now, it's only listed in person, but there will be a retreat to go option. We're already working on the packets and bundles for that. Hey, Pat. Good to see you, my friend. Okay, so we got the rock and roll bundle. Again, I've already made cards with this. It's so fun. You can look, looks like a wrapped gift. So cool. And you can choose to color in certain sections of the designer series paper, which comes all in black and white. So easy to use. And then on the back, there's all kinds of patterns that are not rock and roll. So you could use them to make die cards, or you could use blending brushes on them. So fun. This goes with the tulle paper. So here's the bundle, $54.75. And then in January and February, you can get the paper to match for free. So if you purchase the bundle, you'll have enough that you can earn that as your celebration choice. Anybody got any questions so far about celebration? Hey, Robin. All right. A graduation set, you need a good one. And honestly, some of the ones that I have, I might get rid of because this is really cute. I like the way the hats get thrown in the air. It's so funny. Yeah, I love it. I already have this one. In fact, it's on the table here somewhere. It feels so cold. I just want to play with something that feels warm. Poetic Expressions. I did purchase this bundle and I plan to use it. I haven't yet. The dies are amazing. Robin Greger, who's watching, she showed some of her samples at the meeting using these shapes. They're fantastic. I don't know. Hang on. They need more samples. Don't worry. I'll be playing with this one. I love it so much. But this one has long dies that nest, and then it has this shape that nests. So it looks like there's 3 different sizes of this, which is pretty awesome. And stippled roses. So I think that this stippled roses was intended to go with that designer paper. The stippled, here, I'll just show those so you can see the paper. That was another one of them. It just depends on what you're studying. There's something for everybody in here. Softly stippled paper with the stippled roses bundle. I think that they would go perfectly. And this one has some black and white patterns that you can color with blends or use spotlighting. Super pretty. All my favorite things, not in one stamp set. Mushrooms and birds. Okay. But I do love the font. Thank you for everything. Grateful for you. Enjoy the journey. I'm just all set with the mushrooms. I do love the daisies, so I don't know. Anyway, that is the end. And I will tell you, if you're looking for something in particular, when I get a new catalog from Stampin' Up, the first thing I do is go to the back of the book. Wow, look at all those paintbrushes. That's pretty cool. Out of the trusty tools. You could make a crafty card for a friend on that one. Love it. But I go to the back of the book first because I want to see all the embellishments and all the papers that are available, all the punches, all the ribbons, all on one page, and decide what my favorites are before I decide what I want to purchase. So if that's a good... And the designer papers are just gorgeous. I've been through just about all of them. This is the only one I haven't played with yet, and it is on deck. Look at how cute this is. So I was thinking that even though these colors are very spring, like Easter, you could actually put this with the Easter egg stamp set that we went by. That I was thinking about when I put this together, that maybe I would put it together with Beach Day, because it just feels like, I don't know, they feel like they go together. And then, if you were wondering, so Amy Wellington is saying that she would like me to do some coloring. I can do that. Let's do that. That would involve me getting a little bit of paper and some ink. So let's start with that. I haven't put any ink on this yet, and we said that we were going to. So let's talk about this designer paper. First you have to pick the colors, right? So let's keep it simple, and we'll start with this. So Azure Afternoon, Balmy Blue, Bubble Bath, Flirty Flamingo, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lolly, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. So I'm going to pick a couple of those colors off the shelf and bring them over. Let's see. So Azure, Bubble Bath, Balmy, whoops, Flirty Flamingo, dropping stuff over here. Pool Party. Here, I'm grabbing markers so that I can color for Amy. Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lolly. Where's Fresh Freesia? Oh, yep, Lemon Lolly. And Petal Pink. All right, so here's the colors in these designer papers. And I'll often do this before I even start. And I just go by the colors that are on the designer paper. So I grabbed all of these, and that's an awful lot of colors for a card, let's be clear. I won't usually put them all on one. So how about we'll just keep it simple, and I'll grab a couple of quarter sheets because I usually have some cut. An ink pad and some blocks. This ought to get us started. Ah, looks like a mess, huh? Hi, Renee. So good to see you. All right, so Renee, I know you just got here. Amy asked me to watercolor something, so, and actually, I really like watercoloring with Wink Estella, so that's probably where I'm going with this. But this isn't on the fly. Every Tuesday we do this, and I do, if you have questions, take requests. So especially if you let me know ahead of time, then you won't be waiting on dead air while I'm going to find stuff, but I can do that too. So here we go. So let's open this bundle. I've already kind of exposed the dies. I haven't put them on my metal sheets yet. I usually put them on magnet sheets, but they have dies that fit all of these things, which are pretty cool, including the little, but maybe we'll just use these because this is, we'll just stick to coloring for this, and we'll stick this away for now. But we know they exist, right? Let's see. What do we want to color? How about, I really want a blending brush. Let's start with something pretty basic. How about if we grab, I want crumb cake and a blending brush. Will I get lucky? I'll say I'm all packed for Saturday, so a lot of my stuff, like my inks, are packed. It does. Shows that I'm gonna do something crazy. Just because you asked. So, what do you know? I would normally have my microfiber cloth out. This is not the one that came with the kit, but this is a microfiber cloth that I keep on my counter anyway. And I'm hoping that these don't have so much ink on them because I usually use the microfiber cloth to clean my blending brushes, but I'm not entirely convinced that this one won't pick up some blues. So I want to just check my color. Actually, this will be my scrap. Yeah. Okay, so it's okay. All right, so good. So I'm going to flip over and pretend that didn't happen. And then, ready? Boom. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that crumb cake with a blending brush from my new mat and make some ground. So normally I would need to have a piece of paper off to the side to sponge off. I want more. To sponge off, but because I'm working on the glass mat, yeah, there's stuff on my mat, but I'll be able to clean that up later. Ugh, I don't like the way this is blending though. It's very dry today. I'm gonna just take another piece of paper because I didn't like it. Ha, so there. So you gotta go real easy. Normally I would tell you to sponge off on a piece of paper to avoid any like smears. Here, we got another chance just in case. But this time I'm gonna just go easy and blend using my mat. So here we go, that's much better. So, and I'm gonna take this up a little bit. So there's some blending to start, okay? I wanna get like a little background going on. Hey, Sheila. Oh my gosh, nice to see you, my friend. All right, so let's go. Whoops. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Let's go clunk, clunk. That's funny. Oh, it fits better on a C than it does on a D, so we'll get rid of that one. And where I would rather be than cold on a beach, right? So let's grab our memento. and we'll just put a chair in the sand. And how about, we'll go that way or that way? Over the chair? No, we'll go that way. The sun's behind us, so we'll go that way. And I don't want to mess with the chair base, so I'll go like there. Okay, first time we're putting ink on this. Yay! Gotta love it. Using my stuff. Okay. And I love it so far, but I'd like to see this sand a little darker. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit more ink from my my glass mat here and just roll it across. And you can do this as many times until you're happy. For now, I'm gonna do this and try not to get my umbrella or my chair. In fact, I'm gonna make a mask for them. So let me grab some Post-it notes. And we do have masking paper, but I don't know where it is, so I'm just gonna use a Post-it note, which will work just fine. And I'm gonna stamp the chair and the umbrella on the sticky part of my Post-it note there. And then we'll grab a pair of scissors, snips, and just cut these out quickly. And take your time, but for this you'd want to be on the line so that the ink can go right up to without going over. So there we go. Dun, dun, dun. It's right at this point when you're cutting stuff out that I'm gonna like tell you that if you take your time, it comes out better. So as much as I'm doing a video and I know you guys are waiting for me and it's fussy, it will be much better result if I slow my roll and actually get it cut out nice without So how many people like the beach? I love going to the ocean and I love staring at the shoreline during different times of the day. Because if you're there in the morning, it looks different than if you're there when the sun is going down. And the colors completely change. In fact, there's usually a white line at right at the border of where the sky meets the earth, So there's, oh, here, look, there's part of that chair. I would have cut that out. Just gabbing away. Hang on. Get rid of that. Then you can keep your cutouts. I could keep the cutouts in my box. Yes, I could. This one, I think, has a hollow right there. But the bottom is definitely... So we'll leave that so that we have... It's a little bit small, but again, I'm just going to slow my roll and make sure that I get it cut out nicely so there's no weird choppy edges. And I keep my scissors in front of me and move the paper. I've seen people in class like contorting their body, and it's good to keep the scissors right in front of you and let the paper move when you're cutting stuff out fussy like that. Okay. So here we go. There's that, okay? And look, I have a little smush right there, which I don't like. So I'll keep blending on my glass mat until I get that sand blended to an area that I really like it. And I want the sand to be like right up to the chair. And of course, I want the umbrella to be in the sand. So I'm gonna bring that up higher. And I'm not going into the dark part now. I'm going off to the side to pick up all the stuff that's left over on my mat. So in days past, I would grab this, sponge off on paper, and then start blending. Now I'm not wasting any ink because it's all right here, and I can pull some out and work it down so that I don't get any weird, you know, big blotchy things, hopefully. I don't want to jinx myself and say that I won't, but it can happen. All right, so now it's nice and soft, right? Except for that one spot, but whatever. And we can I'll keep blending around it because it'll eventually get dark enough that you won't see this yuck. Okay, that's much better actually. And here, I want it even. You could do this all day. All right, so I'm gonna go and grab another Post-it note. I'm gonna see if I have long ones. And if I don't, it'll be fine. I just... All right, well, this would be the time when having the masking stuff from Stampin' Up would be better, because I wouldn't be using Post-it notes and trying to line it up all the way down the thing, but I don't have them in front of me, so we're just gonna go for it. Anyway, what color do you see when you look at the horizon line, when you look at the ocean? Tell me. Do you see pool party? Do you see, oh, I guess I should bring them in. This is pool party. This is balmy. Azure is a bit dark, but what color should be put at the horizon line? You tell me. We'll call this 1, 2, 3, okay? And you can just type in what you want to see at the horizon line for our, and I'm going to overlap these and hopefully I can see them okay. The other thing is, if all you have is Post-it notes, having darker ones would be better because then you could see them better. So you want to see azure, Robin, at the horizon line? Oh, I was thinking a lighter color. So pool party. All right, well. All right. Okay, we're getting there. I work dark to light. Really? I go the other way. So 3, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, I'm seeing pool party twice. I'm seeing number 3 once and number 2 once. So I'll start with the pool party and then we can go from there. Does that work? So I'm jumping outside Robin's box here. It's funny. So I got pool party over in the corner because I don't want to get any brown on it. And I don't even know if my horizon line's straight because I don't have the Stampin' Up stuff in front of me. But we're just working in like what we have mode, right? And sometimes that's how things go. If you don't have everything in front of you, you substitute with what you have. I say it all the time. And Robin, you're the queen of that, so. All right, so we're pool partying our heart away here, and I'm starting off light because here's the thing. Kind of like when you go in for a haircut. Once they cut too much, you can't go back. I don't even think that this is pool party because there was color on this brush that I think I'm picking up, which is funny. But it's fine. I need more ink. So you can do this with an ink pad or a classic marker. I don't know if you saw the new markers, but they're fantastic. They have new nibs on the front that make them so much better for coloring. There's definitely other blues on this, but I'm okay with that. You know what, Robin? You might have gotten your wish. That it's closer to azure as I'm laying it on. It's going to be Listen to Robin Day. I'm going to grab the ink pad. So as much as I like having the flexibility to use a marker when I watercolor, I can definitely pull in more ink if I hit it with my ink pad, so I'm going that way. And when I'm done, I can rinse it and wipe it on my microfiber cloth. Okay, so here we go. I didn't bring in any water because I wasn't expecting to be watercoloring today, but this is fun. Okay, so there's that, right? Now, when I go to the beach, I almost always see a line above where the ocean meets the ground. So I can add a little bit more color in here for my water and have the sky working in the background. And I'll go and blend that after, but so here's my water. And I'm gonna, let me see, blend, blend, blend. This is looking more pool party, which is really cool that there was a different color there, so it worked out. I didn't clean my brush perfect. Okay, let's see. It's really washy right now, which is good. And like I said, I do like that white line that breaks, just like if you're looking at the horizon line. Okay, so far so good, huh? All right, so let's bring in some of those darker colors. I'm seeing an even darker color here, but let's just try this. And again, I gotta go easy with this. I'm not feeling that azure color. Like, I almost want to try this color next, and then maybe even what do you think about Orchid Oasis? Like, it's pulling that way to me. We'll start with the balmy and then see how we do. Okay, and I remember I took the Post-it note off, so I got to be kind of careful here, but I'm going to go around the top first. And there's still great crumb cake on my board, but I don't care. I didn't clean it. I'll get there. I just kind of want to start to get some color. Maybe the azure is going to be okay up in the sky. Here, let's see. Oof. It's so fun to work with blending brushes on this glass mat. I can't even tell you. But I had even more fun just watercoloring with it. So here we go. We got like a sunny day. The cloud, you know, the sun is setting behind us, I think. I don't know. We must be on the West Coast. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the azure is fine. But I could take just a little bit of that darker color and add it again. So, whoop, it's a little spongy there, but that's okay. I gotta work it. So the idea is I took it and I went straight in. I should blend first and then go for it. So now that's the color I was seeing, I think, at the horizon line. So now we've got like a mix of color here. And I didn't go back in the full color again. Just blend, blend, blend. There's something on my brush. Okay, so you guys get the idea. All right, before I do that, anything else, I think I want to throw a sentiment on here. And I do happen to need birthday cards. I send them out to my team. And I'm behind in January just a little bit, but I really love sending them something. Happy birthday is on here, so I want to send a birthday card that feels like the beach. And I'm going to go this way because it's a little longer than my block, which is fine because you can see through it. Yeah, everything except for that little dot. Like, maybe I should go back and fix it, dear Henry. Go too crazy, but So the trick here for me that I wanted to kind of drive home is the white line. Because that's something that like you might forget. Tap, 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 tap. Happy birthday. And if that little glob at the top bothers me, I can always cut it down. All right. So now let's peel off these guys and figure out our chair. And like someone suggested earlier, I can just stick these to my case, or I can stick them inside my case, but we'll get there after. All right. Beach umbrella. We got the blue sky already. I think I want to go with this color first. Let's just pick one. Flirty Flamingo. Looks nice and bright and cheery. And I'm going to bring in Winkostella and go right on my glass mat again, no worries. And I can pick up the ink with the Winkostella and start to color my umbrella. I can blend it and make it all one color, or I can use it to watercolor and have some areas that are softer than others. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? Let me pull that other piece I threw out in the trash here, just to clean off my brush in between the colors. How about purple? So this is fresh freesia. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. It's definitely warmer in here working with these, working with the beach stamp set. I think, do you want to do the dark blue, or do you want to go with like balmy? You tell me, and I'll color the chair with the peach color. So we have a matching set going to the beach. So tell me what blue to use on the last bit of that umbrella while I color in the chair. So fun. Oh, just want to like dive in. Okay, so I'm cleaning my brush here. Something dark. Oh yeah, Winkostella watercolor. I use it in my classes a lot. It's so fun, and then you can change colors. So Amy Wellington said dark, so I'm gonna go with the darkest color I have on the board and add a little contrast there. And see how there's a line? You just go back in and grab from the outside again, and you can blend that line out. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay, I could just stare at it all day. Okay, it's like staring at the ocean a little bit. All right, I'm gonna add, you think I'm crazy here, but I am gonna like mess with my line a bit with Winkostella. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of Wink here to make like waves. And you can do the same thing in the sand, because, you know, the sand, if you hit it on a pretty day, it glistens. Oh, so pretty. Oh, okay. The hardest part about watercoloring is knowing when to stop. I know that's going to sound funny, but maybe I should stop. Okay, hang on. Let's grab that. I see something. I spy with my little eye. We all know how much I love birds. I'm surprised that I'm going there, but I am. I just want to keep playing. A bird. Ha-ha. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Right there. And I'm going to close this up because you know what's going to happen if I don't. Let's pull in the sky. Thank you so much. You know, and it just comes from one little question. So thank you to Amy Wellington for asking the question. This bird I think is going to stay white, but we can give him a little lift. Everything is better with Wink of Stella. My goodness. And like I said, the only thing that's bugging me is that little notch up there from it. There was something on my brush that hit the, so I think I'll trim it. I might go this way and make my birthday card. So you guys want to hang out while I finish it, or do you want to call it a day and I'll post it when I finish? You tell me. You want to keep going? I just have to clean off my tray here. I need my Stampin' Mist. So when you're done, and by the way, I tried this when I was making swaps, and I cleaned after 2 days, and no problem. The Wink of Stella and everything comes right off this mat. Perfect. So it's nice and clean and ready for a work surface again. Okay. So let's see. I'll take that sample and we can, thank you Amy for hanging out with me. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I'm going to try 3 3/4 and see if I get rid of my smudge there. Or if I need more. Well, I need a little bit more. So we'll go, oh boy, 3 5/8. So I took 1/8 of an inch off 3 3/4. So it'll be a little bit smaller, but I got rid of that little nudge I didn't like. And then this was 5. So if I want it to be smaller than 5, I want the other side of my trimmer first of all, so I can see the measurement. So here's the 5-inch mark. I'm gonna go 4 7/8 on this side because it was the side with the smudge, right? So if you have anything that's not perfect, just, and now it's nice and blended and clean and there's no smudges at all. I know, Sheila's saying that she loves her glass mat, that her work area has never stayed so clean and organized since she received it. I love this, and I leave it on my station when I'm designing, for sure. Okay, so what colors do we want for the base? Maybe we should mat it with the crumb cake. So let me grab a piece of crumb cake, and then maybe a blue for the base. I don't know. I have I actually have some balmy already cut. So that's kind of a small miracle. Christmas miracle, right? Okay. As I'm looking at it now, I'm already changing my mind. Because I'm thinking, how cool would it be to mat it with white and then onto the blue? I don't think it needs the crumb cake. What do you guys think? So give me a quick vote. Should I leave it with the white, or should I cut a piece of crumb cake and see how we do? Actually, I'll just cut a piece of crumb cake. That was a tiny bit smaller than 5 by 3 3/4. So if I cut a 5 by 3 3/4, it will mat that beach scene perfectly. And I'll have a birthday card for one of my team members, which is good. I think there's 7 birthdays in our team this month. So I like to send to all of them. So that's plain without the white. Okay. And then this is all 4 colors together. I kind of like this because it's a small border and then a big border. What do you guys think? So crumb cake card matted picture with blue. Yeah, I'm digging this. I think this might be the way to go. So this was 4 7/8 by 3 5/8 to 5 by 3 3/4. And then there's a bigger border, 5 1/4 by 4, and then the regular base. Pretty darn cool. I think I like all 4 too, Pat. All right, Pat wins. It's not your birthday this month, Pat, is it? I don't think I saw your name on that list. I try and stay on top of it, but I'm a little bit behind with the January birthdays. The holidays got pretty crazy with all those catalog kickoffs. If you haven't registered for one of those kickoffs or both, they are both still active. I originally only cut 36 packets for the celebration kickoff, and then I went back and cut 12 more. So I have about 5 left of that one on the second round of cuts. And if you're coming to Harmony Hall on Saturday, we have the other one, and they're both open right now, which is good. I try to stay ahead of cutting if you guys need me. Look how pretty this is. Oh, I got sunshine on a cloudy day. We're supposed to get more snow here tonight, and here I am stamping for the beach. You know where my brain is at. Beach, yeah. Okay. I got some Stampin' Seal Plus on my thumb there and just transferred it to the paper underneath. Some extra DNA for the person who gets this one. That's it. Oh, Robin, yeah, very relaxing. I wish I was there now. I wish I was at the beach now, but I wish I was with you. Be good to stamp together. Robin and I have known each other for so long, and we've never stamped together. But yeah, so like I'm looking at it in the light. I hope you could see the Wink of Stella acting like the there you go. Yeah, stay still, Selene. It's so pretty. All right. Well, thank you for asking that question, Amy. And that was today's celebration walkthrough. Like I said, there's so many stamping opportunities coming. I have both of those quarterly classes. Each class was 12 cards each, so together they'd be 24 projects in total that I got ready over the holidays to have samples ready to go for January. So I hope you love them. I hope you love Celebration. If you have questions about any of the products, please let me know. I can add it to next week's live video. You can expect a Be Mine online workshop soon, as well as the Be Mine Club, the signups to join club, and tomorrow, I think tomorrow's the 10th, right? The 10th. It's always the 10th. And once you sign up for club, you're a member until you cancel. You can cancel at any time. There's no obligation. There's also a gift for every 6 months that you stay in concurrently. So if you join club and you stay for 6 months, you get a gift from me after 6 months. And so I'm putting those together this week as well. So anyway, I hope you have a great week. We will see you next week. And again, if you have questions or if I can help with anything, let me know. Have a great week. Bye.